science have been a big part in my life. In my family, there are many doctors and nurses. My uncle, who was one of them, used to open up lizards and show us their insides. Completely disgusted, I was unaware that I was learning things that I would be learning now as a high school student. He would show us what their insides did to keep them alive, how they worked together. This gave me an early start in science. Not everything in the medical field makes my stomach churn. My family also don't own drugstores. There they would need to know the amount of medicine and what type of medicine to give their patients. They would also need to keep account of what they were selling and what needed to be bought and how to keep the place running. My family is basically also business people. They had branches and they needed to buy the necessities to keep everything neat for the animals and crops. Last semester, I took biology, and there I reviewed the periodic table and organic molecules and the environment, how it works and how we impact it and how it changes within itself. In engineering this semester, I use problem solving. We've gone over problem solving, where my teacher gave us a product that needed fixing, and we used the design process to change it and modify it so that the public that we were trying to reach would want to use it. We've gone over drafting, basically blueprints where we use measurements. We use the metric system, which I learned in 5th grade and had to relearn, in converting those to make real-life objects. We use these critical thinking skills for design projects. We will soon be taking objects apart, seeing how they work on the inside, and putting them back together. Then we would think of ways to change them and how to better them. In the future, I would like to become an engineer of two types, either an ocean or civil. In the ocean engineering field, you need to keep in mind that certain chemicals and substances don't work in the ocean environment. That's where the periodic table comes in. It helps me remember, okay, this, and this. And the ocean field is more of helping the environment. Like in the Gulf of Mexico, when the oil spill happened, those were ocean engineers who helped patch things up and clean everything. In civil engineers, you need to correctly convert measurements from drafts to real life-size objects. And you need to keep the environment in mind of how it will change the way the object is built throughout time. Science and math have influenced me as a young child, now as a high school student, and in the future as a successful engineer.